I hate it when people don't know the difference between your and your. They're so stupid. Today, I'm going to recap a 2009 crime thriller film called Rampage. Bill Williamson, a 23-year-old resident of Tenderville, Oregon, lives with his parents and is deeply frustrated by news of the economic crisis, environmental pollution, and war. To vent his anger, he regularly uses a punching bag and throws darts at images of human bodies. However, when interacting with his parents, he maintains a calm demeanor and displays a strong emotional bond with them. Mr. and Mrs. Williamson, both sensible individuals, care deeply for Bill, but they want him to be independent and goal-oriented so he can achieve success in life. As a result, they encourage Bill to plan for moving out on his own. Bill dismisses their concerns, explaining that saving money for his post-education takes time. Although they offer financial assistance, Bill declines and seems content with his current situation. When the discussion becomes heated, Mrs. Williamson diffuses the tension by arranging a family gathering for later that day. Bill subsequently visits a coffee shop, ordering a double espresso macchiato with extra foam. The barista quickly completes the order, but Bill is dissatisfied and demands a refund. The employee merely smirks, insisting that the coffee is good, and refuses to issue a refund. Annoyed, Bill leaves after giving the worker a pointed look. In the next scene, Bill is shown fixing a van, revealing his part-time job as a mechanic in a garage. His boss appears and criticizes him for focusing too much on the van, instructing him to work on another car immediately. Reluctantly, Bill sets the van aside after placing a bag inside. Later, in a parking lot, Bill encounters his soul friend Evan, a left-leaning philosopher who opposes societal norms and overpopulation issues. Evan hands Bill 2 boxes, mentioning his father's growing suspicion of the packages. They proceed to a chicken eatery for a meal. Evan unsuccessfully attempts to flirt with the woman behind the counter. When she inadvertently spills their food while serving them, Evan becomes angry and demands a refund. The woman refuses, offering to remake their order instead. Bill tries to pacify his friend, sparking a serious conversation about global issues. Evan argues that the rapidly growing world population exacerbates environmental destruction, citing air pollution and ozone depletion as consequences. He insists that the world needs change, but is unable to provide satisfactory answers to Bill's inquiries. What type of change is needed? Who will be responsible for implementing it? And what actions will you take personally? Ultimately, Bill accuses his friend of being all talk and no action. When Bill returns home, his parents are eager to discuss his plans for moving out. He apologizes and requests to postpone the conversation until the following morning, as he has exciting news to share. Intrigued, his parents agree to wait. In his room, Bill assembles a Kevlar armor from parts he had sent to Evan's house over time. Later, while working with wires, a video of Evan reiterating his concerns goes online. Evan once again emphasizes the need for change and calls for someone to stand up and take action. Bill merely smirks, repeating Evan's words as if he has heard them countless times since their friendship began. Subsequently, Bill prints a large amount of counterfeit money and starts working out. The next morning, he informs his parents that he intends to be more proactive that day, taking time off to complete college applications for a mechanical engineering program. He apologizes for his previous behavior and reassures them of his desire to find purpose in life. Mr. and Mrs. Williamson are overjoyed by Bill's decision and leave for work, praising his newfound wisdom. Once they are gone, Bill's true plan unfolds. He retrieves a hidden weapons kit containing pistols, submachine guns, machetes, and even a wireless detonator. He arms the weapons and dons a homemade bulletproof iron suit, complete with a ballistic helmet and paintball mask, resembling a SWAT team member. While striking poses in front of a mirror, a taped video of Bill discussing the survival of the fittest theory plays. He believes this concept applies to humans as well, expressing frustration with selfish individuals and society's dwindling resources. As a solution, he proposes to eliminate those who consume resources without contributing to society. Later, Bill swaps his car for an unmarked vehicle and drives to the town center, where the damaged van he previously worked on is parked. He remotely starts the van and deliberately crashes it into the police station before detonating it, incapacitating the building to carry out the remainder of his plan unhindered. Bill then roams the streets, indiscriminately opening fire on passersby. Terrified, people scream and run for their lives as chaos unfolds. Despite everything going according to Bill's plan, 2 patrolling officers arrive to stop him. Their bullets, however, fail to penetrate Bill's bulletproof armor, and they are killed when their ammunition runs out. Undeterred by the numerous corpses, Bill continues his rampage. He specifically targets food-related establishments to terrorize patrons. Encountering the barista he previously argued with, Bill humiliates him by ordering the same coffee before executing him. Bill then stops at a spa to rest and hydrate. The facility is filled with women on the verge of panicking. Bill enjoys watching their fear but leaves without harming anyone. However, once they believe they are safe, he returns and brutally murders them for having seen him without his mask. Bill enters a bingo hall packed with oblivious seniors. Feeling hungry, he requests the best sandwich from the concession stand, but, as usual, he is dissatisfied with the result. Unexpectedly, Bill spares the elderly players, reasoning that they will soon die without his intervention. He then proceeds to a bank to stage a robbery. Effortlessly taking control of the bank like a seasoned criminal, Bill's plan is disrupted when a staff member lunges at him. Infuriated, Bill responds with a bloodbath, shooting terrified bystanders and slashing the employee's throat. He then orders the bank manager to open the safe. After several feigned attempts to stall, the manager finally capitulates, giving Bill the money as he begins to lose control. Outside the bank, Bill creates a spectacle by setting fire to the counterfeit bills he previously printed, symbolizing their worthlessness and the problems they cause. In the next scene, en route to his next target, Bill receives a call from his mother. Pretending to be home and unaware of the atrocities he is committing, he deceives her. Despite a slip-up, his mother fails to notice and anxiously advises him to remain indoors. Bill then storms into the chicken eatery and immediately shoots the woman who argued with Evan earlier. Evan subsequently calls Bill, chiding him for being late. Bill tells Evan to wait for his arrival, as they plan to play paintball in a wooded area outside of town. While driving to the woods, Bill learns through his radio receiver that a police unit led by Sheriff Melvoy is returning to town. He promptly heads to the town's welcome sign, plants a large bomb behind it, and lies in wait for the officers to arrive. Growing impatient, Evan calls Bill once more to inform him that he is leaving. Bill, however, vehemently insists that Evan stay put, as he is close behind. To persuade Evan to remain, Bill trash talks him and ambiguously says, "I'm gonna kill you, man." Sheriff Melvoy and his deputies approach the town's entrance in 2 cruisers. As they near the welcome sign, Bill detonates the bomb, destroying one of the cruisers. Although the sheriff and 2 deputies survive, they pursue Bill into the woods. Exiting his car, Bill warns them not to follow him any further. Ignoring Bill's warning, they immediately open fire. Bill retaliates by blowing up his car, instantly killing the 2 deputies, and then escapes into the woods. Sheriff Melvoy has no choice but to chase the deranged killer alone without the aid of his fallen colleagues. The chase continues through the forest until the sheriff loses sight of Bill amidst the trees. While searching for any trace of Bill, the sheriff is unexpectedly attacked from behind. Bill brutally stabs him and leaves him to bleed out. Bill then rushes to Evan, who is shocked by his appearance and the money he carries. Using a stun gun, Bill incapacitates Evan and places a pistol in his hand, shooting him in the head. Bill dresses Evan in the suit, stages a suicide, and directs blame elsewhere. After cleaning up the Fox suicide scene, Bill burns all incriminating evidence and returns home. While lounging on the couch watching the news, his worried parents enter to check on him. Bill feigns shock, informing them that his friend Evan committed the crimes before leaving them in fear. The real terror, however, lies in sharing a home with a psychopathic killer. In his bedroom, Bill packs his belongings and the money into a suitcase. Simultaneously, the TV displays Evan's anti-government father being arrested. Pleased that his plan has worked perfectly, Bill is startled when he hears Evan's father shouting his name and accusing him of the crimes. Upon hearing this, Bill quickly grabs his suitcase and exits his room. 2 years after these events, Bill posts a video online detailing his actions. Reiterating his concerns about resource scarcity and overpopulation, he claims to offer his own solution to these problems so that others might have a chance to live a little longer. If you enjoyed this video, don't be shy to hit the like button, and if you disliked it, hit the dislike button twice, just to be sure. It would be best if you watched the whole movie. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe for more videos like this.